All right. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Zelda Master 64 and welcome back to some more Pokemon Platinum. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this right now to you guys. I would have loved to have streamed earlier when I got the chance. But then I was told yesterday we're gonna be doing something today, but then now that's gotta be pushed to the side. They didn't want to take care of it today. We're gonna go ahead and take care of it tomorrow. When I wanted to stream, and then I told him I was gonna, I'll go ahead and go stream tomorrow morning, and I can go ahead and do this. No, we're gonna push all that to the next day. Oh my god. I'm frustrated right now. So, forgive me if I'm very frustrated and I'm not in a good mood right now. Because apparently I can't schedule some things. And this week has been very confusing. It's no different than any other week, but yet I'm getting days mixed up, I'm getting times mixed up. I've already had to reschedule one stream because I was going to be busy the whole day. I thought I had to go in Monday. I thought I could do the stream Monday afternoon, but I can't do Monday afternoon because I'm working Monday afternoon. And then I'm like, I gotta juggle my current schedule with my one job, and then this other job, it's got days and time scheduled and all that stuff. And then I'm told yesterday we gotta fix something, we'll do it tomorrow morning. This morning rolls around, no one shows up, and so I finish up a few things on my training, and then I'm just sitting there waiting for them. Well, guess what? They don't come by. Or actually, they will be by, but it's for something else that they need. And oh, hold on. Speaking of, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. A lot of things, a lot of updates. Okay, so today we're just gonna handle all of the evolutions that we need to do, the trade evolutions with items, and stone evolutions, and then finally version exclusives. Because in true Pokemon fashion, there are some Pokemon that are exclusive to certain games, which helps incentivize trading. So we got that going. So we're gonna take care of this, and then Tuesday afternoon, unless something urgent's come up, Tuesday afternoon at 2:30 Central Standard Time, we are going to go live to catch all the legendaries, and if we have time, because I may, hop off. Yeah, you know what? Tuesday, legendaries. Tuesday, we're just gonna do the legendaries, and then Wednesday, I'll go live, and we'll take on the Elite Four. Okay? We're gonna have like separate streams for that, because there's no telling how long it's gonna take because we have roaming Pokemon. Another thing to note as well before we hop into this. Oh, forgot. If you guys like the music, the composer is Zame. Link is in the description for his song and his channel. Please go send him some support. I need to remind myself to say that before we get further in. So once we beat the Elite Four, we have supplementary things to do, but I'm not gonna do those like immediately in the same month. Okay, like it may take until the end of the month, or it may take until like, I don't know. It may be sooner or it may be later. The point is that there are some supplementary stuff that I want to show you guys, but I need to go send my games over to someone to get them put in. Anyways, so with that being said, we're gonna get into Pokemon Platinum. Now, so I'll go ahead and show you guys. We're gonna go all the way over here to a PC. Here are the current Pokemon that are Here are all the Pokemon that are ready to evolve. I'm going to Soothe Bell off of these two. And also, before anyone asks, no, I did not find a Munchlax via the honey trees. It's going to take too much time for me to find them all, and I want to finish this within the month. So what I did was I went onto my Soul Silver playthrough. I got the full incense, and I got the full incense, and then I just bred to have a Munchlax here. As you can see, the daycare couple received on the 18th from a faraway place. That just means the game is telling you it's coming. It was from a different region. The egg apparently hatched. Good endurance. So, better to just go ahead and get this out of the way now, and then worry about it some other time. So, first and foremost, let's go ahead and take care of the oh, are you kidding? One second, guys. Okay, I was doing something offline. No, not set. I was doing something earlier today, which was, I was just going to glamorify my freaking Pokeballs for the battle, but I didn't think. That's a ridiculous thing. Okay. Now Remoraid is ready to evolve, but before we go and get him evolved, we need to get Manti evolved. So, Jeffrey. Okay. I want to try and finish this as quickly. Because I do have work, and I don't want to waste time. I don't want to, spend too much time on this. I think the majority of the stuff that's going to take forever is just the I think this is going to take up the majority of the time is just the trade evolutions. Oh, Snow Run. I can't escape. Come on, game. I swear. Now I got away safely. Okay, hold on. I messed up. I thought my Oh, hold on. Take a look. Summary. Oh my god, none of them are ready to evolve at this rate. Okay. Oh. Freaking. Okay. Okay. That's something else I should have done. I should have just gotten them all up, ready to evolve. Where they're at the very close to leveling up. This might be the thing that takes a while. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I'm gonna have Jeffrey in the lead. And we're gonna battle the Pokemon. We're gonna battle the trainers here again. Let me go over here to the experience share, and we'll hand it over. No! Okay. Okay. Back up here, versus Seeker. Okay, now, as you saw, Jeffrey, my Garchomp, is holding the Macho Brace. Now, the Macho Brace helps promote, growth of the Pokemon, but it also cuts the speed while the Pokemon is holding it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna blast through these Pokemon. I also want to see if I can get Jeffrey to be at a higher level than the others. Because Jeffrey's gonna be our powerhouse. Now, if you want the most growth out of battling these trainers here, I would recommend doing this at night, because the patrolling officer, you can also fight him as well. You can't fight him during the day. You can only fight him at night. We just have to go through. I don't have enough. At least I don't think I have enough rare candies. I have one rare candy. So this has just been my process through the last few days that I've been, preparing Pokemon and all that. I think it was more so just getting them to the last level Oh, the level before they evolve, and then what would happen if a human ate a single rare candy? He would level up. I don't know. Eat a single rare candy. I imagine it's kind of like eating a sensu bean. Well, eating a sensu bean with Zenkai boost. That's what I think it'd be. It's just these two. Come on, let me fight the third one. The sailor on the bottom right, he's the one that can give you the most experience because you fight a Wingull, a Gastrodon, and a Macho. It might just be the current Pokemon that I have that is currently that are just like they're far away from leveling up. I know Skorupi is one of them. Oh man, I'm really frustrated right now, guys. Because mainly I wanted to, I had to do this in the morning. I have to do this today, in the daytime, because Riolu, who has his friendship max, the only way he can only level up and evolve a high friendship during the day. Not Pokemon. Just wait till later. They just gotta go this far to recharge him. And of course, not only was Jeffrey getting the Macho Brace as I was getting them leveled up to level 55, but also some of the other Pokemon I was training also got to hold the Macho Brace for a bit. So they're a lot stronger as well this time around. I think the only Pokemon that I need to worry about for my League team is Lola, the Lopunny that I have. Lopunny does not have any offensive stats, mainly defensive stats. If I can get her to learn something like Revenge or Bide, that would probably be good because, you know, she can take the hits. Maybe not as strong as like Bastiodon, but she could take the hits and then not only could she deal it back, but she could deal it back with double damage. So that could really handle some of the Pokemon that we might struggle against. Real good. hope we can get some good level up right here. I guess while I'm talking, I want to go ahead and get into talk about like my streaming, going forward with doing 2 jobs. The majority of the times, it's going to be like I'm gonna have a full day of work. One place is gonna be like part time, the other is full time. Here we go, Snow Run. Jeffrey, you are going to get the most. You're gonna get some more. I wasn't able to use Gibble whenever I was, playing through the game. I could have, but I didn't because I was an idiot. I forgot. But now I'm gonna use Jeffrey a few more times. And Snowrunt is evolving now. Snowrunt evolved into Frostlass with the Dawnstone. But that is only if the Snowrunt is female. If you have a male Snowrunt, level 42, it evolves into Glalie. I think Glalie is like a pure ice type with a good defensive stats, but could be wrong. Let's see. Let's check and see if I'm right about that. Yeah, mainly physical defense. Don't want to give Glalie an item. Take the item. And I'm going to give that item to Krogan. Give the experience share to Krogan. God, I wish you can give Pokemon items like the Versus Seeker because, man, I would love Mega Glalie, Pac-Man, Mega Frostlass, String Cheese. I haven't seen those 2 yet, so I'll take your word for it. And now we're getting back into the cycle of just battling these 2 over and over again. We shouldn't have to worry about it with some of the lower level Pokemon because it's gonna be easier to get. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. Be distracted right now. I get these guys rolled up and trained. Don't have time to sit around and wait. Oh, wow. I just saw a picture of Mega Frostlass. And yeah, she really does look more like the... I think they're called Shirayukis. Basically, they are... I'm pretty sure Frostlass Did I say Mega Glalie earlier? I meant Mega Frostlass. Mega Frostlass. I'm pretty sure Frostlass was based on a Japanese. I think Oni is the right term. Japanese Oni, the Shirayuki, which are ice maidens in the snowy mountains. I believe they lure men in. Oh, Shirayuki. Let me check. Shirayuki. Oh no, Yuki Onna. That's what they're called. Yeah. Spirit or yokai in Japanese folklore that's often depicted as a Japanese. Yeah, Yuki Onnas are what they are. Where's yokai? Yeah. I have to remember that that's what Psylocke always says whenever you play Rivals. Anyone plays Psylocke in Rivals. Against yokai. But yeah. I remember pulling out Pokemon Binder Mythology class during our yokai lesson. Frostlass is most based on Yukiona. The body suit is a fishy doll. Due to its red sash, she appears to be wearing a kimono. Frostlass is a tallest wrinkled comic from the Western fairy tale The Snow Queen. It may also be based on Takaona, a female tall spirit that has elongated horns resemble those of the. So yeah, there's those. Jeffrey, you're almost there to level 56. Fighting. Keep battling. Oh, right. Back to the talk earlier about streaming. Let's see. I'm probably mainly going to be streaming in the mornings. Because this other job I'm going to is a morning shift, but it's part-time, so I'm not gonna have as many days working there, as well as my full-time job, which is at nighttime. And there may be some time during the week where I have a full off day from both jobs. But I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. All I know is that I'm going to be very, very, very busy. One thing for certain, I do want to finish Yakuza 0. And I'm probably not gonna do a lot of the side missions and the stuff like the cabaret club. I'll do. I'm pretty sure I'll do more of the real estate stuff on Kiryu side, but that's because Kiryu side, it shouldn't take too long for me to just quickly run through those and take care of the. It shouldn't take too long for me to finish going through all of those, all of the properties and you know, placing the finances where they're supposed to go, as opposed to Kiryu's, not Kiryu, Majima's side, where Majima, you're doing a mini game where you have to manage the cabaret club. You got to memorize, the hand signs like swapping the ashtrays, towels, the ladies' glass. I'll be there to provide amazing. Yeah. Continue. Keep listening for a little bit, Doc. And even if I were to go offline and, get the girls leveled up a lot more, I still have a lot of the story that I haven't gotten to yet. Like, I'm looking for, I love, I want to get into the story, because if there's one thing that I kind of been spoiled on with Yakuza, it's the rivalry between Kiryu and Majima, as well as Majima's, crazy appearances. Absolutely worth finishing the business storylines first. They'll get upgrades unlocked for each. Oh, right, yeah. How close is Mantike? Okay. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this right now to everyone here. If you are wanting to get a Mantine, you need to have a Remoraid in your party. You have to level up Mantike while you have a Remoraid in your party. If you don't, then you're not gonna get Mantine. And Mantine's a good Pokemon. It's a water flying. I think it has better stats than Pelipper. I don't know. I can't be bothered to check. I got all this stuff I gotta do. Those are not in the regional decks here. And then once Jeffrey is out of Pokemon Power for some of his moves, we will head on, get him, we'll go to get him, healed up, and his power restored. He will be the strongest of our Pokemon. He will be a vicious murderer. There will be no mercy. He will fulfill his name as Jeff. Oh, man. would love to fight more than just that one kid. Hey, you're perfect. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This might be the last battle I need to do for the last battle I need for Mantike. Down. Mantike go to level 34. Oh, takedown's not that. There we go. Go, and we beat Luther. I lost, but I'm one step closer to realizing my dream. What? Mantike is evolving! Only, like I mentioned before, you can only get Mantine if you have a Remoraid in your party. And the reason for that is that in a lot of the sprites before Generation 4, a Mantine would have a Remoraid underneath its fin. Let me... Oh, wait, I gotta go. That. Now, because we have Mantine, I'm going to Spirit and Share to Remoraid. Go back to the Person Seeker. What I'm gonna do over here. Oh, right. I was gonna look up the. So if you're looking at some of the games like in the... I wanted to show this, but I don't want to... Oh, I should have went... Okay, I'm gonna go get him healed up. Oh, here we go. No, that's the image. Okay. I guess just to show. There. If you look, like right here, for example, you see look here, right here, there's a little Remoraid. There's one right here. And they don't show. Here we go. At home, there's a Remoraid underneath Mantine's Fin. One here, Generation 2. And if you played... They don't show... They don't show this. But in Pokemon Coliseum, you can look underneath Mantine's Fin, and you can see a Remoraid. It's there in the game sprite. I think that's a nice little attention to detail, and of course, it's really nice that they sort of adhered to that when they made Mantine. Like the rest of my Pokemon. But now that we have Mantine, now that we have a Mantine in our party, we have a Mantine that evolved, we are going to get... This might take... I might have to do this. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to come back to this... Yeah. I might have to come do this tonight. Which in that case... Let me go ahead and move these Pokemon over... I really didn't think this through, just how quickly I could try to get through this. Okay, we have Swablu. I'm most certainly going to get Riolu. Then Skorupi. Lickitung is close to evolving, so it's Apom and Yanma. Hippopotamus is going to be... Gotta get trained up. Do I have another room? Yes, I do. Okay. Skorupi will just use rare candy on. There's no point in trying to get it. Crap. There's no point in trying to get a level 40 Pokemon like leveled up a lot to evolve, especially with our luck and how we're battling some of the trainers again. Isn't that drawn if someone pouring soda into a Swablu's mouth? I don't think I have. Sorry, I can't ride my bicycle. Oh, not slash. I meant to go with back. I'm nearly dropping my freaking... Yes. Rush. Okay, Remoraid grew level 25. What? Remoraid is evolving. Remoraid evolved into Octillery. Hey, Chaos of the Wind, thanks for subscribing. Octazooka.
What the heck?
Let's go ahead and water type. Yeah, we'll get rid of Bubble Beam. It's gotta have its signature move. Oh, here we go. Highly carbonated solution. It can be used for swift or most processed beverage known to man. Poof. We forgot Bubble Beam and October learned Octazooka. Okay. I went to the wrong thing. I gotta go here to Pokemon. I will take... Here, I'm gonna go ahead and give this to Hippopotas, because Hippopotas is the only other Pokemon that's we need to get evolved. Or that we need to get leveled up, and it's currently the highest level one. All the rest are ready to, ready to evolve and whatnot. Let's see. Right here, Versus Seeker. Guys, I love the Versus Seeker. I love it so much. Perfect way to train your Pokemon. Perfect way to get some money. And you could do it as many times as you can during the day. You don't have to wait a day or wait for some trainer at a specific time to battle your Pokemon. And you don't have to keep changing your DS's time. Makes it all the more ridiculous that they just took this item out. Why? Granted, I don't know if there's what the alternatives are in games like Sun and Moon or Black and White or anything like that.
think Jeffrey's gonna be our strongest Pokemon going into the league. For the Dragon Rush. Now, something else I've noticed with my team, they're all mainly physical attackers. Even Mizure, my Frostlass, has a lot more physical attack than the others. And here we go. Hippopotas is evolving. Here, Hippopotas evolved into Hippodon. The appearance of the Hippodons is entirely dependent on their gender. Okay, Goldeen, you are next. I think we can just go back to battling. I think we could battle wild Pokemon. Magnemite. Jeffrey. Your attack can't miss. I think there might be an item I can give him that raises his accuracy. Jeffrey. There you go, Jeffrey. Goldeen grew to level 33. And Goldeen is evolving. Ooze of blood, come take my hand. Your Goldeen evolved into Seaking. Forgot. I gotta take the item off of PP. And give it. Oh, right, because I'm not doing the Versus Seeker anymore. Jeffrey, it failed to swallow a thing. Jeffrey! Come on, Jeffrey. Jeffrey! And Jeffrey. Jeffrey, level 57.
FPS keeps slipping. I should probably save it. Swablu still not ready. Save. Because we just got ourselves a new Pokemon we've never seen before. Imagine that. Okay. How close is... We might have to go back to... Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to battling trainers over here. Just to help speed up the process. Here. Slash. Go heal up and bring back the power. Bring back Jeffrey's power. Oh wait, actually, forgot. Hold on, I gotta go back in. Auxiliary. Seeking. Hippodon. So I'm gonna take. I'm gonna wear with him. I'm gonna withdraw Lickitung. We'll go ahead and withdraw Munchlax as well. And Aipom. The only other Pokemon we need to get leveled up is Swablu. And then Skorupi will use a rare candy, and so on and so forth. I want to hurry and get this done as fast as I can. Because then all we have to worry about are just the legendaries.
experience share. I gotta go down and use the Versus Seeker. I can't do the... Okay. Tuber Connors. The Remoraid. Which is just the same thing we've seen over and over again. How close is Swablu? A Marine. I think we can go ahead and just battle wild Pokemon. We don't have to worry about battling trainers. Out of the way, Copper! Out of the way, Cop. Whirlpool. Swablu blew 35. And Swablu is evolving. Your Swablu evolved into Altaria. We'll have to learn Dragon Breath. Yes, I want you to get rid of Takedown. Let's go and get Lickitung. Item give. Hey, Pumas. Right, I forgot. Okay, Apom, which I wish I'd noticed this when I was playing through earlier, because then I would have definitely taken him with me. Apom has the ability Pickup. So every time you get into a battle and every time you leave, he'll pick up an item, depending on the area. I really wish I knew about that sooner, because if I did, then I would have had my Linoon! My Linoon! Jeffrey, let's not start missing now. Jeffrey? What did I say about missing? There you go. I might carry some X accuracies with me. So that, you know, we can have, so that, Jeffrey will be able to get more hits in. Grew to level 33. Lickitung wants to learn the move Rollout. Yes, we're gonna have it forget a move. And he is going to get rid of Wrap. Now, Lickitung, Lickitung's evolution is tied to the move it learns, like with Tangela. Um, if Lickitung evolves while knowing Rollout, it'll evolve into a Licky Licky. Guys, I have another visitor. Go ahead and save. Got some more Pokemon. A lot of data. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. My DS is over here. Item. I gotta get the item off of Licky Licky. Okay. Then we're gonna give Apom the item. And then we just have Riolu and Munchlax to evolve. Dig. Ooh. Dragon Rush. There we go. Apom grew to level 32, and because of that, Apom learns the move Double Hit. We're gonna have it forget a move, and we're gonna get rid of. Let's get rid of Fury Swipes. Apom is another Pokemon that evolves once it knows a certain move. And when it learns Double Hit, it'll evolve. Okay. Now that we have Ambipom, we're going to take that item off of them. Let's go ahead and get Riolu leveled up. We just got to do one battle. that much. Riolu gained 434. Level 2. We're gonna be at this for a bit because of the freaking all the levels just getting from battling. As wild Pokemon is at level 40 something. Learned Counter. Counter would probably be a good move for Lopunny to learn. And when you have high friendship with Riolu during the day, Riolu will evolve. Riolu will evolve into Lucario. Oh, by the way, I should mention, you get Riolu from finishing Iron Island. The egg you get from Riley has a Riolu inside of it. So if you want to raise yourself a Lucario this late into the game, like by all means, go ahead. It's got some good. He's a good Pokemon. I like him a lot. But for this playthrough, I wanted to go with Gallade. Lucario was the Pokemon I thought about running with. But then I got to thinking, like, it would probably fit a lot more if I had. It would probably fit better if I got Gallade as my fighting Pokemon, because I went with Gardevoir in Emerald. Super effective. Punchline. Oh, right. Also, I forgot to mention this. If you have a Pokemon from a different game, when they, if you get a Pokemon from a different game, it's going to get boosted experience. So we're probably going to be at this a bit longer than we did with Riolu, because Munchlax has a boosted experience. And with high enough friendship, Munchlax will evolve. And if you have a high enough friendship, Munchlax will evolve. He'll go from a hungry man to an eepy man. Munchlax evolved into Snorlax. Alright. Go ahead and save. We've now reached 200 Pokemon in the Pokedex. Alright. Here. Now, I would love to take the time and maybe train up a Lucario myself, but just for the idea. Two more Pokemon to level up, and then we have some Pokemon we are going to use items on to have them evolve. And then we're gonna have to, get some Pokemon traded over and whatnot. I guess we'll go ahead and start with Scyther. Save just to get the whole saving a lot of data stuff out of the way. It's really time consuming, and I don't like it. Save the game. Because I have saved the world. Okay. Go here. Get the experience share. We're gonna go ahead and give it to Yanma. Oh, I didn't cure Jeffrey of his ailment. Grew level 33. Yanma is, of course, another Pokemon that will evolve when it learns a move. So we're gonna get rid of. Well, let's get rid of Supersonic because I don't really need that. And once Yanma learns Ancient Power and levels up with it, it'll evolve. Your Yanma evolved into Yan Mega. Okay. So with that, go over here to the rare candy. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it on Skorupi. And once Skorupi is leveled up to level 40, Skorupi will evolve. Congratulations, your Skorupi evolved into Drapion. Now, Drapion is actually a particularly powerful Pokemon, and it doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. It is a dark poison type, so I think the only thing you have to worry about is ground type moves. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go over here to Yanmega and take this. Okay. Now let's move all the way over to the Pokemon Center where we're going to handle other stuff. We're going to handle the rest of the now, what I want to point out real quick to you guys, is okay. Yeah. So just to say, at 2, actually no, not at 2. Well, maybe at 2. At 2 o'clock, if we reach 2 o'clock, then I'm gonna have to hop off, and whatever ones we don't have finished, we're gonna take care of later. So I'm gonna go ahead, save, and I'm gonna use the bathroom. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. user. Let's make sure you wash your hands before you get to the bathroom. All right. Now, we're going to get to the next part of the... Over here, we're going to go in full. We're going to take the Thunderstone off of Pikachu, and we're going to take the Shiny Stone off of Togetic. And if you've watched the anime, you know that if you put a Thunderstone, if you use the Thunderstone on the Pikachu, Pikachu will evolve. And there we have it. Your Pikachu evolved into Raichu. Okay. Then, if we use the Shiny Stone on Togetic, your Togetic evolved into Togekiss. So that's the stone evolutions. Let's go over here and dump some Pokemon while we go and get some other Pokemon ready. Now, I heard Togetic... we still need Scyther. I heard Togekiss is a really good Pokemon to have. We're going to withdraw him. Him. And him. And him. And we're going to... put Jeffrey away, because Jeffrey, you don't need to battle anymore. Alright, now let me go ahead and... let me go do something over here on my other save. No, not... well, actually, yeah, you need to pause it. Move Pokemon around. Did I not? No, I did. Never mind. Scratch that. I'm stupid. Oh, no. These Pokemon over. Dude, we're gonna be doing touch trades on some of them. And once again, we're gonna get into the very frustrating aspect of some of this stuff, which are the touch trades. Okay. Now, these Pokemon I currently have in my party, I think I'm gonna get back because they evolve at another point. So we're gonna go move here into the Pokemon Wireless Union Room. Now, something else that I didn't know about when the game was released, this was the first ever global trade system. What the global trade system is, you can put up a Pokemon to trade and you can request a specific kind of Pokemon in return. Now, unfortunately, the GTS is no longer in commission. You cannot use the GTS anymore, which I would have loved to have I would have loved to have had when I was playing, because it was the thing. Excuse me. Because it was it was a system that was in Generation 6, and they just removed it. And I would have loved to have done a like a and I would have loved to have done a Pokemon X and Y playthrough where I just used the Global Trace Center and nothing else. Okay, now first of all, we're gonna do some trading for Graveler because Graveler evolves via trading. While at the same time, we're also going to get some Pokemon that are exclusive to the other games. One of them being Miss Magius, who is the evolved form of... I think it's on Pokemon Home still, I think. Yeah. Mobile version specific. Oh, great. I think I have the app. But yeah. So, Miss Magius is the evolved form of Miss Drivus, which is a Pokemon you cannot catch in Pokemon Platinum. Oh yeah, I do have Pokemon Home. Unfortunately, I'll need to get a service in order to use the full extent of Pokemon Home. You guys remember when Pokemon Bank was a thing, and you just have like an unlimited number of boxes you can use to store Pokemon from different games? I remember. Oh, right, it's gonna take a while on that side because my Graveler is evolving into Golem. Can't see it because I have my DS here plugged up because it's charged, but your Graveler evolved into Golem. Okay, we'll have to go get that Golem back. Well, Pokemon Home is handy because you can do trades without buying Nintendo Online subscription. Yeah. Trade my Golem back, and I'm going to trade the Miss Magius back because I'm just touch trading the version exclusives because it's going to be, because, you know, I don't know if I want to keep them. Oh, I'm going to have to keep them. I'm just going to do these touch trades so that I can get my Pokemon back, and then at some point when I move, whenever I do more touch trades for the Pokemon in my party in Soul Silver, I can get the national Pokedex, I can get the national dex completed on both games. Which there is a reward for completing the national dex. Got our Golem back. My other save has its Miss Magius back, though I don't really use Miss Magius. Next up, we have... trading over this guy, and then we're going to be trading over Scyther. Now, in order for Scyther to evolve, it has to hold a metal coat. If it doesn't hold a metal, if it's not holding a metal coat, when you trade it, it'll just still be a Scyther. Okay. We got Stunky, which Stunky is another Pokemon that is exclusive. Well, it's a Pokemon you can't catch in Platinum. And again, Scyther is evolving. Congratulations, your Scyther evolved into Caesar. Get rid of agility. The Caesar is learning Metal Claw right now. We got Caesar back. Alright, and go ahead. Come over. Electabuzz. Now, Electabuzz in Generation 4 has itself an evolution. In Generation 2, it got itself a baby form, but in Generation 4, it has itself an evolution after Electabuzz. In order to get, Electabuzz's evolved form, you have to trade it while it's holding an Electrizer. And you can get the Electrizer behind the fence in the Valley Windward, so you have to use Surf to get to it. I've been listening to some more Yakuza 0 soundtracks. Mainly, Rouge of Love, the karaoke version, where Majima chimes in every now and then. We got ourselves Skuntank, which is the evolved form of Stunky, and over here on my Pearl save, Electabuzz is evolving. Now we've seen this Pokemon already in our playthrough. Electabuzz evolved into Electivire. And we took on Electivire in Sunny Shore City. Let's go ahead and get our Pokemon back. You know what? I think at some point I want to sit down and watch John Stone's playthroughs of these games in completing the Pokedex. Because that was someone else that had that I was watching that I saw do this. I think the one thing I want to point out is like a difference between the two. When he did actually, I don't know if he did it for Heart Gold or Soul Silver, but excuse me. It's that he went, he changed the changed the time on his Game Boy saves when it came to doing Generation 2. And I'm just doing these like regularly. Alright, we just traded back some Pokemon. We got ourselves Electivire back. This is the thing that takes up the most time. It's these It's these touch trades that I'm doing because it takes so long for the trades to be done. Magmar, just like with Electabuzz, in Generation 4, it got itself another evolution. Now, we've not seen Magmar's evolved form, but we're gonna go and see it now. In order for Magmar to evolve, it needs to hold a Magmarizer. Okay, we got Murkrow. Murkrow is another version exclusive you can't get in Platinum. And over here on my Pearl save, Magmar is evolving. Congratulations, your Magmar evolved into Magmortar. I thought about having a fire type on my team and having Magmortar because it's Generation 4, but I don't know. Go ahead and get Magmortar back, and then we can go and get the the other Pokemon that has to do trade evolutions. What else? Oh, right. The evolutions for Misdreavus and Murkrow, both of them require the Dusk Stone, which we found in our playthrough, but we can't really use it in Platinum. So we got Magmortar back. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and trade over Dusclops, and then we're gonna get the next version exclusive. Okay, now Dusclops has itself another evolution as well. Generation 4 was just a bunch of like additional evolutions for Pokemon. In order to have Dusclops evolve, it needs to hold a Reaper Claw. I'm spending a lot of time in these discussions and information dumps. If you guys want a better, I guess if you guys want a better person to hear from, I'd highly recommend checking out Chugger Conroy on YouTube. He does a lot of Pokemon bios for new Pokemon he's seen. I actually looked through a compilation of them that had Generation 4. Unfortunately, he doesn't talk about Lopunny, which I wanted him to talk about. But whatever. So we got Glameow. Glameow is a new Pokemon to the Generation 4. It's version exclusive. And over here, Dusclops is evolving. Your Dusclops evolved into Dusk Noir. I have to say, I think I love Generation 4. It's... a lot of the Pokemon designs are really cool. It was like the first series I watched as a kid. And... yeah. What else to say? Yes. I'm curious. How would you get a Dust Noir in? Oh, actually, never mind. You would use the trade cable on the Dusclops that's holding a Reaper buff. I'm stupid, guys. Oh. Ready? Want to get Pokemon back? Take good care of Dusk Noir. Look at this design. Look at that design. It's awesome. It's amazing. Okay. Next up, over here on this side, we have one other version exclusive, and we have one other Pokemon that we just need to trade in order to evolve. Haunter, if you want Gengar, you have to trade. Now, there is a lady in Snowpoint City who will offer you a Haunter. Do not take that trade. You will not get a Gengar. You still get a Haunter, because that Haunter she's trading over is holding an Everstone. And as I've shown in the series, that Everstone prevents a Pokemon from evolving. I have to say, I do love how in the recent, I think it was just Legends Arceus. In Legends Arceus, you're like, this Pokemon is ready to evolve, you know, and you just have to hit A to evolve it. And it really takes out a lot of the, concern, because you no longer have to use up an item slot to have, in order for your Pokemon to, you don't have to use up that item slot to prevent a Pokemon from evolving. Otherwise, you just have to keep mashing B every time. Haunter evolved into Gengar. I think they stopped that in Pokemon, and I think it was just in Legends Arceus they did that. Which, it kind of sucks, because choosing when to evolve your Pokemon is so much better. Because then you're like, okay, well, I learned all the moves I can here. I'll go ahead and evolve my Pokemon, and then learn the other moves it can learn. You don't have to keep mashing the B button or anything. You don't have to have it, and you can use that item slot for something that it does need. Like maybe it wants to hold an incense, or maybe it needs to hold a wide lens. You know, stuff like that. Alright, communicating. Please stand by. Alright, we're done here with the trades. We have some of the version exclusives. And we're gonna go over here. Okay, because now we're gonna send some Pokemon. We're gonna have some Pokemon sent over permanently. We're basically gonna be migrating Pokemon over from my Diamond and Pearl save. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. See, I think that's all of the Pokemon here that I'm going to trade over. Some for permanent and others for just a moment. So let me go back over to. Now I think I have all the Pokemon that I need migrated over to my Pearl save. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab these two Chanseys as well, because we're gonna get some permanent Pokemon traded over here. Enter the room. Okay. Oh, I can do that. Hey, if I don't have the shoot. Okay. I don't think I'm going to spend too much time. We will have to trade Porygon twice. Or rather, like 3 times, actually. We're saving a lot of data. Enjoy your time in the Union Room. Because we have some other version exclusives that we haven't seen yet, as well as some other evolutions. Oh wait, we have to trade. Okay. Moving on to the next trade evolution, we have. And we'll go ahead and get Macho. And here's Misdreavus, the base form of Mismagius. And over here, Machoke is evolving. Super Machoke Man, yeah. Your Machoke evolved into Machamp. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. We're coming up on the last hour of this stream. It won't take too long. I gotta get these touch trades done. Get Machoke back. Back to Misdreavus. Yep, sent over Machamp. Oh, we got Machamp back. Next up, Touch Trade. There's actually 3 Pokemon we need to have sent over, so... Well, we have to have 3 Pokemon sent over here. So, next up, the Honchkrow, the evolved form of... Murkrow. And we're going to trade over Kadabra so that we can get its evolved form there. These dark sunglasses? Yeah, 4 these dark sunglasses. Alright, right. Crap, I forgot. I keep forgetting. I sent over Kadabra so it can get evolved into an Alakazam. Okay. Okay. Now we have the Pokemon that I just want to send over permanent. Still have Pokemon Rhydon and Porygon to evolve. I guess we'll go ahead and get Infernape and Empoleon. I don't think we've encountered Empoleon yet. I could be wrong, but... Alright, we got Infernape over. Infernape is going to be ours to keep, and I'm not going to use Infernape on my league team, for anyone wondering. And... get Chansey. Actually, I might be able to pull this off. No, actually, I don't think I can. sent over Empoleon. Uh, Okay, so that's that. I just need to trade. Oh, right.
No, not summary.
Okay. Rhydon in Generation 4 has itself a new evolution. Then come back down. Sent over Chansey, but we sent over the Rhydon. And in order to get Rhydon's evolved form, it needs to hold a protector. That's important. And we're getting the evolution right now. Alright, your Rhydon evolved into Rhyperior. Okay, I'm gonna trade him back, and then we gotta get Porygon evolved. Ooh. I gotta go. Darn it. Dang it. I gotta figure something out. Oh. Because I just realized I don't have a female Empoleon. Don't get Ditto yet. I'm gonna have to probably send them over to Soul Silver, get the egg. Crap, I didn't, I got lucky with Infernape. I just didn't get lucky with Empoleon. Completely forgot. I might do this, and then tomorrow, actually no, later tonight, we're gonna get the eggs hatched, and then any final evolutions that need to be done. Next, we are going to trade over Porygon. Now, Porygon has 2 evolutions. And it's not a split evolution thing where you have to do one thing over the other. You first evolve Porygon by trading while it's holding an upgrade. Alright, we got Chansey back. And over here, Porygon is evolving. Okay, right. While it's holding the upgrade, it'll evolve from a Porygon into a Porygon 2. Now, Porygon has another evolution we gotta do. So let me get my Porygon back, have it hold another item, and then we can do that. Nancy will be sent to Porygon. Okay. We'll have to cancel the... Yeah, we're gonna have to cancel the trade. Go out and get... Okay. Next, we need to go all the way up to this item here, and we're going to give it to Porygon 2. Talk to myself again, which is what I always do. Okay. Trade. Because I wasn't expecting... I completely forgot that Empoleon was a guy in my Pearl save. Read. Yes. And when you trade over Porygon 2 while it's holding the Dubious Disc, it'll evolve. Congratulations, your Porygon 2 evolved into Porygon Z. Communicating, please stand by. Please stand up. Okay. Because I need to get Cranidos. Go ahead and save. We have 207 to our Pokedex. We're gonna get out. Actually, no, we don't have to get out yet. And we're gonna need another trade fodder, which we have that in Clefairy. No, Skorupi. We'll just trade over the spare Skorupi we have. Oh, what the hell. Honestly, it could just be any Pokemon. Okay, Infernape. You're going to box 1 because we are in need of your thing. Oleon, you are also going here. Okay. Champion Sword in box 5. Zam, Rhyperior, Oregon D. And that's it. We just have to get some more eggs from Infernape and go grab Cranidos. Then after that, we'll go check the Pokedex and see if there's anything else we need to do. Because the only other thing left is to get the eggs. When we get Cranidos over, we can get him leveled up. Because he's currently at level 27. Okay. Are you kidding me? I guess we'll withdraw Empoleon because I need to trade him over to Soul Silver so we can get the eggs. And there was a lot of data. Alright, here we go. We have another Pokemon we can trade. All this so I can just trade over and get Cranidos. Now Cranidos was the other fossil Pokemon you could find in the underground. Now, in order to get Cranidos in Platinum, you have to beat the Elite Four and unlock the National Dex. Other than that, the last number of your trainer ID, I think, has to be an odd number. So, like, in Diamond, you get Cranidos. In Pearl, you get shield on. And both are in the game, but it's entirely dependent on what your trainer ID is. Okay. We now have that. And we'll go and trade over. And then we're gonna go get Empoleon traded over. But that should be it. Thing, sorry. Here we can save, and then I get here save. Oh wow, a lot of lag. Oh wait, thanks. Sorry about that. Okay, let's take a look at the Pokedex. Rampardos, which we're going to get soon. Mime Jr., Bonsly, and Happiny, which we're going to get soon as well. Azuro, which we're going to... I think I have. Weavile, these 3 strange Pokemon we've never seen before. Dialga, Palkia, Manaphy... Elekid and Magby, which we're going to get soon as well. And that's it. What are we currently at? Obtain... Oh, scene 207. Yeah, we're close. We're really close. Guys, our adventure is nearing an end. Okay, so... Oh, I need to have a... Okay. So... We're going to draw... Actually, I need to go all the way back over to you, good sir, because Magmortar has the Flame Body ability, which we're gonna need for here. Oh yeah, oh heck yeah, we can get these done. Now, it shouldn't take too long for Cranidos to get leveled up, because, come on, think, because Cranidos, since we traded it over from one of our other games, is going to get boosted experience. So, just a few battles with some of these trainers here, and we'll be able to have, and then we will be able to get its next evolution. Now, we won't entirely be done because we are going to have to get Prinplup and Infernape Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to finish. Oh wait. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to finish this tonight. So I'll have to take my games with me. I have it here. Go into the bathroom. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Now let's go recharge the Versus Seeker and then get back into another battle. If all three of them are able to get Cranidos to level up once, I think we just have a couple more levels to go and then he'll be ready. Of course, we just have to worry about this Wingull. And then... I have a smudge. One more level. And I think one more cycle should do it, and then we'll get Cranidos. Okay, Cranidos, get the eggs, and then we will... And we'll be ready. We'll be ready to get the... Excuse me. What do they use Dragon Rush? Jeffrey! Come on! There we go. It's level 58. And Cranidos grew to level 30. And Cranidos is evolving. Congratulations, your Cranidos evolved into Rampardos. I think that's probably good. Learn the move Endeavor. No. Yes. All right. We leave for Salacion Town.
still need to... Okay, let me figure out... No. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. See. Oh, wait. It's incarnate. Okay. What's the first one? Here we go. Go over here. We're going to try and get 2 eggs. Okay, let's go back to the... Get away. Get the egg from the daycare man. Now we just gotta do it one more time. Any second now. Any second now, there's gonna be another egg. That. Get the egg from the daycare man. I should have known it was gonna be too full. Not withdraw. I'm trying to move Pokemon. Here we go. Yeah. I should no. Wait. Put it here next to it.
Oh, there's another Metacham. Metatite.
Right, I caught
Empoleon, I still need you. Quill, yeah, we'll want you, Quill. Not item. Okay. Okay, that's gonna. Oh, wait. No, yes. Okay. Okay. Now we got Infernate back. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be it. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to everything yet. We still have other things we gotta do real quick. We still have other Pokemon to get. But that will have to come later. Go ahead and save. Maybe if I was able to stream earlier, you know, would have gotten some more. Probably would have gotten it done today, but unfortunately not. So, but that is going to do it for this stream. For today. Oh, that's gonna do it for this stream. There is going to be another one later on tonight, and that night we are going to focus on getting all of the eggs hatched and some evolutions for the eggs from Infernape and Empoleon. We'll only have to like trade over the Empoleon evolutions because we didn't get them here. We just got them. From a different game because you can't trade eggs in Platinum or any of the Gen 4 games. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get the eggs and the Pokemon hatched for Empoleon. But I will be back tonight to do another stream to finish the eggs, and then Tuesday afternoon at 2:30, we're gonna go live and complete the Pokedex by catching the last few Pokemon needed, which are the legendary Pokemon. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. Thank you to those of you who stuck around to the very end. Thank you to Chaos in the Wind for subscribing to the channel. If you guys like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.